In about 3 months, I was able to take my body from looking like this to looking like this. It's by following just a couple simple rules and a couple of lifestyle changes. I am not a fitness coach. I am not a dietitian. I'm just a girl who lost weight and that constantly gets compliments on her body. I'm not trying to my own horn or anything, but clearly I'm doing something right. I'm not going to gatekeep it from the girlies. First thing that I did, and what I am actually coaching my friend through right now, because she also asked me for advice, is I just tracked how many calories I naturally ate in a week or two, just to get an idea of how much I was eating. And this is without me dieting or anything, just literally just picking how much I eat. And that way I was able to track my eating habits and see how much I snack, what my body's craving. And that's when I found out that I love sugar. I love sweets. I love fruit. I love everything with sugar and sweets. And I'm also a snacker. And that is not good if you are trying to lose weight. But anyway, so I basically just tracked what I ate so I can get an idea of what my body was craving and what I needed. And then after that, I then put myself on a quote unquote diet, but it's not really a diet. It's just adjusting what you eat. And instead of just eating a whole bunch of junk food and stuff, I went pescatarian. Now, do you have to go pescatarian? No. Am I recommending that you go pescatarian? No. I'm recommending that you listen to your body and do what is healthy for you, and to seek a professional if you need help. The reason why I went pescatarian is because I need to be more strict on what I needed to eat, and I love seafood, and I feel like I eat a lot of salmon and whitefish anyway, and salmon is really good if you were trying to gain muscle and keep a pretty balanced diet with everything. So I say all that to say that I tracked my food, and instead of eating a whole bunch of junk food and processed foods, I made sure with every single meal I was having vegetables and I was having a fruit or anything of that sort. So I remember in the morning I was always having a protein shake made with almond milk, strawberry and bananas, and vanilla protein powder that also had collagen in it as well. Then I would also have scrambled eggs, whole wheat toast with avocado on it, or I would have oatmeal, or I would have a whole bunch of fruit and yogurt, or just healthy alternatives, because before I would eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch in the morning every single day, or I would eat dessert, or I would eat something else that is not healthy for you at all. And then for lunch, same thing. I would eat a lot of salads, and salad does not just mean romaine lettuce and a whole bunch of meat and a whole bunch of dressings. No, it could be like a variety of vegetables that you're eating. So you can have potatoes with meat and then some broccoli and hearty vegetable bowls. And I would get a lot of my ideas from Pinterest. I would literally type in healthy meal ideas, and then I would recreate those meals. And that goes into meal prepping. I know that everyone hates to meal prep, but it really does save time, and it cuts out all the thinking that you have to do for your foods. So hopefully, fingers crossed, if I can hold myself accountable, I can make a couple of meal prep ideas for you guys to get healthy alternatives than to going to Chick-fil-A all the time, just like how I do still to this day, which is kind of crazy, but that's just being honest. Delete the food apps, bro. Literally delete the food apps. But I promise you, after a week of tracking how many calories you're eating just from one Chick-fil-A meal versus how you can eat those same amount of calories in a freaking healthier option, whether that be a literal salad or fruit cup or something like that, you will be astonished, and it will really make you reevaluate your life. And that's really what we're trying to do right now, is to really shock your way of thinking about food and your way of thinking about exercise and maintaining a lifestyle, because that's how you're going to see the biggest difference, and that's how I saw the biggest difference. Now, going into working out. So I worked out 3 times a week or more. So I would say anywhere between 3 and 5 times a week. At the time, I was really into running, so that was my thing. I would just randomly go running, but I for sure was in the gym Monday, Wednesday, and Friday doing 45 minutes of cardio. So I would go on a run, and then I would do the elliptical. And then when I would do running on the treadmill, there's this app called Nike Training. The Nike running app, it has a trainer in your ear literally coaching you through the run, and they give you a playlist of runs to go through. Megan Thee Stallion, the queen herself, the Body Goes girl herself, has a playlist on the Nike running app. Use the app if you want to get into running, or if you like running, you just need a coach to help you out with it. I really love that app. The stair climber is my new obsession, doing that for 45 minutes. That is really good for not only building your legs, but then your abs as well. But the main thing is, if you want to lose weight, you have to do cardio. I don't understand how people can lose weight just by lifting weights, and it makes sense because muscle burns more calories and everything for you. But at the end of the day, if you want to lose weight, you have to do cardio. Like, I cardio 3 times a week, 30 to 45 minutes, and gradually build up into it. And this video is not going to be super in-depth. If you guys want a more in-depth video, just let me know. If you have any questions or anything down below. And while we're on the topic, don't forget to comment and subscribe. Thank you. I would also recommend finding a good protein powder and fat burner that you like. At the time, every single influencer was promoting Oxy Shred, so that's what I would take for my pre-workout, and that also works as a fat burner. And then for my protein, I'm actually going to go grab it for you guys right now, because I've been taking this protein for years now, literally since 2018, and I love it so much. Hold on. And I notice big difference too when I don't use it. This is the protein powder. Oh my god, I'm knocking everything over. This is the protein powder that I love so much. You can literally get this at CVS. And the reason why I take this protein powder is because it also has collagen, biotin, and protein in it, which is really good for building muscle and for growing your hair and for your skin and nails as well. I absolutely love that brand. It is always sold out, and it's also expensive. Lately, I've been seeing it for $30 when I used to get 2 for $20. So just keep that in mind. But it is a really good protein. I do want to give a couple pre-warnings. First, again, I am not a dietitian and I am not a personal trainer, even though I do have a little bit of experience in that. However, I feel like the reason why I was able to lose so much weight is because I never really worked out like that. In high school, I was in dance and everything, but I was still eating like crap, and I was young, so I had a little chubby weight. But I feel like when you are doing something so drastic, especially when you first start losing weight, it's common to lose weight fast. And I feel like that's a reason why I was able to lose that much weight, especially because I was eating more of a plant-based diet versus a very high processed, meat heavy, sugary desserts, cookies, and everything all the time diet as well. Also, I would recommend, you're gonna have to get a lot of sleep too when you're doing this, because again, you're working out and your body's going to be more tired than what you're used to. But I hope that these tips helped. Hopefully it wasn't too bland. I just really wanted to get to the nitty gritty and just tell you guys what worked. And what worked is just really being conscious of what you're eating, how many calories you're burning, making workouts fun for you, and doing it in a consistent manner. And the way that I was able to be consistent is not only through meal prepping, but then also just having my set days for working out and having my end goal in mind. If you don't want to lose weight, you're not going to lose weight. If you're just going to keep skipping the gym days or keep going out to eat, and you're not going to see the results. You have to be very disciplined and stern with yourself and say, this is something that I want, this is something I'm going to do, and I'm going to stay consistent with it, and I promise you, you're going to see results. And if you don't see results, go see a doctor, because that seems like it's going to be a bigger issue. All jokes aside, but I hope this helped. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye! This video is for the girlies that love to eat spoonfuls of Nutella, chocolate chip cookies, and go to Chick-fil-A 3 times a day. This is for you. This is what you need to hear.